Hi everybody, welcome back to Sid's Modded Life, episode 90 with me, Sid, and last episode we got this thing going, which has got a pretty good rate of spawnage. Just grab that and come back. As you see, the Guardian farm is spawning like a boss. I mean, they are coming down pretty rapidly. I suspect the 1.3 version of the Guardian farm using the water elevators to push them up and then cascade them down would be A, easier, and B, probably slightly better spawn rates, because obviously you could use virtually this entire area underneath it. But, you know, and we could make a bigger spawn chamber, that's also an option, but I don't see the point. I'm quite happy with that as a rate. Now I'm going to leave this down here for the time being, because I want to stick an ender chest in there so we can funnel that all straight into our storage system for one. And you two need to go, and you go down and die. That's right. Down you go. Now, I've been thinking about what I'm going to do with this area, and I have had a fairly epic plan, an idea. I'm not going to tell you what it is because it's a big build. It's going to take a while, and yeah, it's something that yeah, we're going to have to do. But today I want to go back to space. Because I've also got some ideas what I want to do over here as well. I'm thinking maybe getting some farms, automated farms over here, then we can chunk load the entire thing and everything will be good and happy. But yeah, ooh, I've not got my crystal, damn it. Have I inadvertently sent that back somewhere? Let me just check. Check that I've not put it there. Nope. Well, there's only one way back there. So yeah, I was wondering when that would be a problem. Right. Well, I need to get back to the main base, pick up my chaos crystal, and I'll be back in a mo. Much better. There we go. Chaos gem. Chaos thing anyway. Right. I've also got my perfect chaos orb, which will charge that up. It should charge that up faster. Yeah, it's going up at 2,000 per. So yeah, I knew I'd got that and I've forgotten about it, as you do. Anyway, we have got a few things to put away, which we shall do now. Get these out of the way. And I'm going to, I'm going to keep, let me get, what, maybe 2 rows of glass. I don't think that would hurt. Oh, not that. So, yeah, today we're going to go back into space, but we're not going to a planet. We are going to get our space station done, or started at the very least, and that is my plan for today. With the Galactic Craft 3 that we got, we can actually get the space station spinning as well, and that to me is a pretty awesome thing to do. Now, I don't know whether we'll be able to do it with tile entities in the space station, so we may have to abandon that idea. Right, what do I want? Laboratory blocks. Lots and lots and lots of those, because it's a space station and it needs to be white. So I think that's a reasonable assumption to start off with. Laboratory blocks. I didn't see how many more I needed. I'm going to do another 2 lines, I think. I know that sounded very drug reference, but Yeah, let me go and get 1, 2, 3. I think, yeah, that's right. That's what we needed. So those and those, we're going to need, ultimately we're going to need oxygen setup and all of that kind of things. But we are going to head. Intriguing. I appear to either have night vision. I'm going to sleep quickly just to get the daytime on. We're going to head back to Astral Sorcery, where we are going to make ourselves another Stellar Gateway thingy, Astral Gateway hoofer. We need our rocket, don't we? Is that in here? Here it is. So we're going to need that. We're going to need our launch pad. And that is probably it. We've got our equipment on. We're going to just need to change into our spacesuit out of this, because obviously radiation. But let's head quickly over to Astral and get the various bits and pieces we need done over there. We also need to, while we're up here, we can pop the, well, might as well pop this down here now. How are you? You're full. Okay, and we shall place you there. And it is loading. G. Yeah. Okay, and shift to get out. Don't want to inadvertently launch yet. Okay, over here. So we're going to head to Olympus and do a few things over here, not least of which is going to be get a Astral Gateway sorted, and I'm going to put this fluid back as well. So yeah, incidentally, one of the questions asked recently was, why didn't I just take that? You know what, it didn't even occur to me. I will be honest. But it's not that big a deal, because we just bat that around like that and we're all done. Lovely. What are we like for in here? Actually, this has probably got, yeah, a reasonable amount of crap, but nothing too depressing. Oh, we didn't drop those off. Easily fixed. Bang. Right, we need, what do we need? We need an Astral Gateway. Astral, is it? No. There we go. Gateway. Celestial Gateway. So we're going to need a couple of glass lenses, some star metal, some illumination and stardust. Let's go and see what we've actually got. It's probably a better technique. And let's go, no, B. Let's have a look what's in here for starters. We need a couple of illumination powder. 4 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4. We need a star metal ingot. Do I have anywhere? I do. Excellent. So glass lenses. Come on. 1, 2. Crystal. Find a reasonable crap one. It doesn't have to be a bad one, but it's pointless wasting good ones. And a couple of bits of pruned marble and a resonating wand, of course, to do the actual thing. Where's my pruned marble? Oh, come on. This is an Astral Sorcery area. Don't tell me I haven't got one bit. I haven't, have I? Okay, I'll sort that. I'm not going to go hunting back all the way back to the base for that. I am sure if I go hunting around down here, I will find some marbles somewhere. Like there. Back in a mo. Alright, that will be the last things we need. I'm certainly going to need a bucket of starlight this time, because I've just made one. Oh, surprising. Didn't use one. Okay, so over here we should have everything in here except for those. They do require a little bit more starlight because obviously at night time. What time actually is it? I can't even see the sun from here. Oh, we've got a while yet. I am going to need the marble and stuff. I've only got the marble we needed for that, so we're going to need that. So I'm going to go and grab the rest of that altar while we're looking for marble. So back in a second. All right, that's everything. I think we just need to do this, which should have more than enough starlight. So I haven't missed that sound, but it's pretty quick now. And we need to give that a name. Did I have an anvil here? I can't remember whether I did or not. I did. So I'm going to call it Leo. Leo 1. No, in fact, Leo. Low Earth orbit, for those who are not science geeks. Yeah, I can't think of a better name for it, so that'll do me. Right, so we need to put you away. That can, in fact, we'll pop the coal in there. It's not necessary for that, but we'll keep it out. And what we didn't put in there was that, of course. Okay, I want to just have a look at what we've got in the way of lamps and lanterns. We haven't, arc lamp, oh god. These are pretty nice though. Dash, we're nowhere near. We get dash from smelting, dash ore, which comes from Mars, I think. Okay, well, we need to sleep, go to the moon, go to orbit. And but before we do that, I do need to collect 4 more sets of items. So let us go and do that. Go on, get me there. And off we go. Right. Let's just head in here. And what we need is aluminium. 16 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You know what? It's easier to do that. We need 32 tin. Uh, 24 iron. And an advanced wafer, which I cannot remember what is involved in an advanced wafer. Let me have a look. An advanced wafer is a diamond with 2 pieces of silicon and redstone. Okay. Diamond. 2 pieces of silicon. Redstone. And was it a comparator? I can't remember. It was either a comparator or a repeater. It was a repeater. And we're going to need to head over here for that. And those are the items that the system needs to build the initial platform, which will be ripping most of it down after we've done with that. Where are we? I don't need the assembling machine. No. There. 1 of them, 2 of them, 1 of them, and 1 of them. There should be fine. Now obviously we've got the nice advantage at the moment that we can restock our oxygen from here. So if we look in here, that oxygen's a bit low, so we can jump in here, we can pop that in, send that, and we can obviously restock, and we're good. And that will be here, being filled up. There's our advanced wafer. I think that's everything. except for one last bit, which is he should be. Now, just as a question, silly question, he says with his if I set this to wireless charging, does it charge this stuff? It is unclear. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. We got plenty of juice in this anyway. I just wondered. Okay, let us go. We've got the means to get back home because we're taking a celestial gateway with us, and we're going to get the first bit of the station built, which is going to be a central section. I think that's probably a fair assessment. So off we go, and I will see you when we're selecting our destination. All right, we're nearly there, and we are going to go to the overworld, and we have everything we need. So we're going to hit create, and we're going to go to our overworld space station. Okay, can I rename it at all? Rename Leo. Apply. Okay, launch. And here we are. We are on the overworld space station. Yeah, and that's about as exciting as this gets. You end up with this peculiar, funny kind of thing going on. What we should probably do is turn this on and put that away, and then we should have... It's not working very well. Wow. Yeah, that's interesting. Right, so that gives us our rocket and our thingy, and I'm really not that bothered about that, so we'll destroy that, and you can fly. Well, no, actually, as soon as you've landed, we'll keep you. And we're going to get this out of here, and we need to get that, and that for starters. And let us... No. This is probably as good a place as any to build this. I should probably have got some other blocks with me, shouldn't I? Damn it. I've got other blocks. We'll go with dirt, because dirt's always a good building substitute. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. A little bit higher. I love this view, this idea that you're up here in orbit. 8, 9, 10. I think that is probably enough. So if we take this and place that, we come out 1, 2, and up, and then try get ourselves back this way. I'm surprised, because with creative flight I would have thought this was going to be a lot easier. 1, 2, and up. Oh, come on, back. This is not as easy as I thought it would be. Doesn't really matter. We are in such a way that we can, manipulate this a little bit more. But anyway, let me get you down. I'm kind of sticking to the central mass of the block we've built, just to make that kind of the center. So there's a blue block. Hey, no. God. Oh man. Right. So I think, all things being equal, if I can do, oh damn it, I've lost me sticky. So that goes like that. Let me get this in. You've seen me build this before, and you don't have to listen to me going, no, don't like it, meh. So I should be back in a second. All right, we're almost there. I don't really need to crouch or worry about flying off, but there's a little bit of me which just still finds the idea of this void block very strange. So we can get to the moon, we can go to the witch hut, we can get to home, we can go to the end, the Olympus. So all of our, have I got a nether? We can't see the nether, but that's fine. Right, let's just make sure that we can go home easily enough. And when we get home, let's make sure that we can get back easily enough. Looks all right. Well, we got Leo. There we go. Excellent. Right, I need to deal with this chucklehead, who seems to think he's invited to some kind of party, and that one, and that one, and that one, and that one. I've got a good old vision with this night vision, haven't we? Damn it. Second hits the charm. Anyway, yeah, I just need to decide to plan a little bit out, but I'll get myself sorted and I shall be back in a second. Alright, so we're back up here in orbit. And this is going to be one of the main central structures. This is where we're going to teleport into. As we know, when we stand in the middle, we get a darkened field, and the darkened field is approximately a radius of about 13 or so. So, yeah, no. We're going to take our. We need to work out where our chest, where our box is for starters, because I think it's down here somewhere. Yeah, there it is. Oh god. I'm going to grab a bunch of this. We'll put that away. I might stick that away as well for now. Maybe we'll put those away because we don't really want to lose them. Grab a few of those, and we'll grab a few of those. Actually, should they have been coloured? You know, there's a little bit of me that says we should go back and get coloured glass for that. That's the arrival block. That's the centre of our station. We're going to be ripping out this section here in a moment because I don't want it. But first things first, let me get my chisel. And we are going to make some nice plain white screen. I think that is probably the block we want. And if I just jump over here, I have got the sphere generator. So from the center, we've got 1, then 1, 2, then 1. So I need to go 4 out, but then we've got the thing. So this is going to be entertaining. But I think we'll get away with this. So we're going to go, no, slow. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that's where we need to be. Let me just double check. So there, and then you got, that's a 5, 1, and then 4, yeah, and then we're going to be like so, and then we're going to have this on the edge, okay? So we'll we'll come out this way, slow myself down a wee bit and pop that there. And that's a 5 out. Oh man, this is painful. This is going to be so much better once it's spinning and we've got some artificial gravity. So we're going to have this coming out. Basically, we're making a sphere around this in a mixture of this and white glass. And it's going to be bigger, hopefully bigger than the star field that we need. So let me get this done, keeping an eye on myself, and again I shall be back in a moment. It's actually not too bad, you know. Once you get used to, they've really managed to capture the physics of moving in a 0G environment, because the slightest tap in a direction and obviously you go that way, and you know that with no forces to counteract you, you carry on going that way. And if you go too fast in a direction, you scoot off in that direction. So I think they've done a really, I mean, and just this view is magnificent. Just need to slow down a little bit there. So I need to get obviously the ring done. I'm going to have a mixture of this and black glass, and for I think what we should find is I've got the ring of magnetization on, so that should allow me to capture most of what goes on over here. I'm trying not to lose too many of these blocks because I didn't bring much scaffolding with me. I can always go back and get more, but hey, sometimes it's just nice. It seems weird. This is totally the big danger for me with this is I'll get used to being able to drift around like this, and I think I can do it in other mod packs. Right, so taking you, let's go under, so I'm going to have this layer here is the middle layer of things. Then we're going to have these glass stripes. We're going to have doorways, well, on each of these because it's a space station. We're going to have an airlock eventually. Come on, back, slow down, thank you. And then we're going to repeat this underneath, but obviously there'll be no doorway underneath. And yeah, we'll get the sphere done. It's going to take a hot moment because this is, even though I am getting more and more used to it and the more delicate motion necessary to handle it, it doesn't make it necessarily any easier. Knowing, you know, going down like this. So yeah, we need to slow down and come back. Right, let me carry on building. I'll be back in a mo. Alright, the only thing that remains, I've got the structure in. I'll show you that in a moment. I'm just taking apart this old the spawn structure. I've left get myself back down. The hoofer block is still in there, the little blue structure block, because I believe that is an integral part of the space station. It's what forms the station. So yeah, destroying that possibly not the best or wisest move. Get rid of those things we don't need. Panes. I don't recall bringing any glass with me, so I don't know where it got that from, but you know how these things are. They don't worry about logic, do they? It's like, oh, you need some wafer and this stuff and other stuff, and oh, don't worry about that little bit of glass that turned up out of nowhere. But yeah, it's been interesting, and I imagine this build is going to continue to be interesting, even with my flight on, which doesn't seem to be making any bloody difference at all. It has been challenging because obviously you've got the momentum, which is really important to maintain correctly, otherwise you just go flying off in all sorts of directions. So let me just finish getting these blocks out. I may actually, let me just go and swap out my tank while I am thinking about it. Because the next thing to do is to try and get a screenshot of what we got so far. And I'm not entirely sure how long I've been recording. It was, let me just get rid of this. I don't need that anymore. It's definitely coming up on time, so time to get a little bit of a picky of what we've done. At the moment, this structure won't seal. There's no air tightness to it, but I don't think I've got the necessaries to build airlocks anyway right now. But we should be able to drift away from this structure, and you should see that we've got what is a giant lollipop in space. Before I actually take my screenshot, I think I should take that dirt scaffolding out. So yeah, the structure here, this obviously is completely sound. We can actually live in here quite happily. These can go because we don't want them. There's only one slight problem, and that is I've blocked off the sky. Damn it. Okay, that's simply fixed, and we're going to have to remember that. There you go. If I put that in, we should be fine. Yeah, we're not got a perfect coverage, but we can see things. I could expand this out a block, maybe make it bigger. I may do that. Not entirely sure whether it's worth the effort, because the functionalness or function of this is maintained, so you know it's not a biggie. So yeah, we've got the first structure in. Let me get me down, and I'm happy enough with it. Let's get that turned off, and I suppose we could turn that off, and wow, that changes the look of the place entirely, doesn't it? But the creative fly appears to make no difference whatsoever. We've got, obviously we're working on reaction thrusters right now. Let us just drift gently up like so. And we shall pause, I think there maybe. It is actually an amazing, in fact I'm going to take another one like that because that's got the sun in it. The moon's obviously over there, which is incorrect for this, but right, we need to get out of here. So there's going to be spokes coming out. We're going to have the old wheel design. We're going to have a laser drill towards the bottom. We'll get some solar panels on the side. We'll make it into a space station as it should be, or at least as I believe they should be. But on that note, if I can get myself onto here and find. Thank you very much for watching, guys. And I will see you soon. And bye for now.